Little Sparrow finds his mother. The setting sun dyed the clouds golden red. Little Sparrow Chirpy fluttered his wings in an unfamiliar forest. He had been so engrossed in chasing a colorful butterfly earlier that he was now completely lost. The familiar oak tree and stream were nowhere to be seen. All around were layers upon layers of strange, shadowy trees. A cold wind blew, making Chirpy shiver, and a wave of immense panic surged in his heart. He tried flying a short distance in various directions, but every path looked so similar. Night was slowly falling, and the last glimmer of light on the horizon was about to be swallowed up. Mom, where are you? Chirpy's tearful calls sounded especially faint in the silent woods. Only the rustling of leaves answered him. His wings were sore and tired from his earlier frantic flying, and his stomach growled with hunger. The more he thought, the more scared he became, and tears began to well up in his eyes. He remembered what his mother often said, "Don't panic when something happens." But putting it into practice was so hard. Just as he was almost overwhelmed by fear, a clear, long cry came from the high, distant sky. He looked up and saw a graceful flock of wild geese flying calmly overhead. Perhaps it was a spark of courage born from despair. Chirpy mustered all his strength and lunged into the sky, flying desperately toward the flock of geese, crying out shrilly as he flew, "Please wait, help me." A goose at the rear of the flock heard this faint cry for help. It slowed down, broke away from the formation, circled, descended, and landed steadily on a branch near Chirpy. It was an adult goose with calm and gentle eyes. "Little one, what's wrong? Where's your family?" Its voice was deep and reassuring. Chirpy sobbed and told the story in fits and starts. The goose listened patiently, nodding from time to time. "My name is Longwing, one of the guides for the flock." It introduced itself. "Don't be afraid. The forest at night is indeed easy to get lost in, but we can help you. Do you know the general direction of your home?" Chirpy tried hard to remember, only recalling a sparkling little stream and a very tall old oak tree near his home. Longwing thought for a moment. "I know that stream. It originates from the northern hills and runs through the entire forest. We can follow it to search." Longwing told Chirpy to stay close, and they took off together. Longwing's flight was steady and powerful, and it deliberately slowed its pace to accommodate Chirpy. Flying high up, Chirpy saw the forest from such a vast perspective for the first time. The winding stream looked like a silver ribbon under the moonlight. "Look," Longwing pointed with its wing. "Remember prominent landmarks, like that rock shaped like a lion and that hollow full of little white flowers? The key to finding your way is observation and memory." Chirpy memorized them seriously, and the panic in his heart gradually gave way to wonder. After flying for a while, the stream forked into two paths ahead. Chirpy felt uncertain again, afraid of choosing wrong. "Trust me." Longwing's voice was gentle yet full of strength. "I've flown this route countless times during migration. The left branch ends in a waterfall. The right one leads to the southern woodland." It looked at Chirpy encouragingly. Chirpy took a deep breath. Remembering Longwing's patient guidance all along the way, he decided to suppress his doubts and trust this new friend. They turned onto the right-hand stream. After flying past another dense grove of fir trees, familiar sights gradually came into view. Chirpy's heart beat faster. "That big rock! I often catch bugs under it," he exclaimed excitedly. In the distance, the outline of that tall oak tree was clearly visible in the moonlight. Home was getting closer. He looked gratefully at Longwing. If not for this stranger's selfless help and reliable guidance, he might still be trembling with fear in the dark forest. He had learned how important it sometimes is to accept the kindness of others and trust their experience. From afar, he heard urgent, anxious calls, "Chirpy, chirpy." Sparrow Mother was flying incessantly around the old oak tree, her voice already a bit hoarse, when she saw the familiar little figure in the moonlight and the goose beside him. She instantly flew over. "Mom!" Chirpy plunged into his mother's warm embrace. Sparrow Mother wrapped her wings tightly around him, both heartbroken and relieved. "Oh, my child, you scared me to death. Thank goodness you're safe." She looked up at Longwing, her eyes filled with infinite gratitude. Nestled in his mother's embrace, Chirpy recounted in detail how he got lost, met Longwing, and how Longwing patiently taught him to find his way, encouraged him, and finally brought him home safely. "Mom, I was so scared at first, but then I remembered you saying not to panic," he said quietly, "and Uncle Longwing told me to trust in true kindness." Sparrow Mother gently stroked Chirpy's head. "You did the right thing, my child. Panic solves nothing, and you're respected, Mr. Goose. I truly don't know how to thank you." Longwing bowed its head modestly. "Helping each other is what we should do." The horizon was already turning pale with the first light of dawn. Longwing needed to set off to catch up with its flock. Chirpy and his mother bid it a reluctant farewell. "Thank you, Uncle Longwing. I'll always remember what you said," Chirpy shouted. Longwing spread its great wings, looking especially majestic in the morning light. "Goodbye, little Chirpy. Remember this experience. Be healthy and happy." It leaped gracefully into the air and flew toward the distance. Chirpy nestled against his mother, watching the figure of his benefactor fade away, his heart filled with warmth, gratitude, and a small sense of pride from growing up.
Thanks for watching. To read more wonderful children's picture books or create your own with AI, welcome to visit childrenbooks.online.